Hello everybody and welcome back to Zoo Tycoon Original here on the channel. We are finishing the Tropical Rainforest Zoo. In this video, this has been a long zoo. It's the first 3-year zoo out of 5 guaranteed 3-year zoos. And we are going to finish it in this video. There really isn't much left for me to do. I am going to research the animal care just to hopefully make my animals not get sick as much. Really what I'm focusing on is the suitability rating. I'm pretty sure that really can't drop as long as I'm consistent, but I'm going to just make sure that it won't drop. And in the meantime, I also want to find some more money-making ways to improve zoo value. I might try a couple other things that some of my subscribers have been telling me to try in this video, just to basically showcase some stuff and let you guys know that I am reading your stuff. You guys should know because I try to comment to everybody. But I am going to just show all that. So if you've enjoyed Zoo Tycoon, do me a favor. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. We will be playing this game to completion, so if you're a fan of Zoo Tycoon and you see that we're on video 40 and you're getting kind of worried because you're like, how much more does he have left of the game? There's a lot. Don't worry about that. So the first thing I want to do is I want to take a look at the guests that are in. So there's 540 guests in here. And if you'll see, there really aren't a lot of guests in the front of the zoo. They've kind of calmed down a little bit. And it looks like the majority of the guests are kind of walking around now over here in this part of the zoo. And I want to see if that is improving the, if I can click on it, if I could just click on the, thank you. I want to, oh, that's not good. The Markhor exhibit's broken. Where? Okay, that's why. There is a broken, now this is actually funny because they can't get out, but they should be able to get out. So I'm going to quickly move the zoo's in a different orientation, so I can't remember where. Okay, I need to get the zoo back to an orientation that makes sense. It's the Markhor exhibit. That's the Markhor exhibit. There it is. Okay, let's fix that. There. Whew. And therein lies the problem. So this gift shop is going to prevent them from getting to where they need to fix the fence pieces. So I need to move that to there and take this out. And hopefully that'll let them get to those zoo fences right there now. A little bit of a danger, but I think we've remedied it. Yes, we have. So I want to real quick see what the donations are like. I'm pretty sure outside of the obvious, if you get giant cats, they're going to be fine. Gazelles are really like, they're actually not doing that great. I mean, when you consider that the black bucks are doing amazing and then the buffaloes. Ibexes are fine, Markhors are decent. Warthogs, for some reason the warthogs always do good for donations. But I want to test a couple of things, and I'm pretty sure I remember now how to actually do it. I kept forgetting in the other videos, but one of the things one of my viewers has told me is Control G, which is grid mode. So he recommended this to help with these smaller trees, and it definitely improves things. I can definitely see why this would help. Because when grid mode is off, even though I have it set to, I believe I have it already on, but this definitely lets me see it easier. And especially for these plants, I should probably use this for once I'm actually, building exhibits and stuff. How much money have I made for this month? Okay, so I was already pretty close before the last month kicked in. Black buck, one of them died. Let's see if, okay, there's just 2. So let's, there we go. Fixed. Okay. The next thing I want to do is I want to look across in terms of if I can figure out the the way buildings in this seem to make money. Because, as you guys know, the last time I did the Prairie Dog Cafe, it really didn't make a lot of money. It was a very minimal money-making restaurant. And then the big restaurant for making money was the normal restaurant. This time around, it appears to be that the normal restaurant is terrible. So, if I had to take a guess for that... Oh, Bengal tiger gave birth. How many Bengal tigers do we have in here? Is it 4 again? 1, 2, 3, 4. It is. Okay, and what are these? Okay. So when they mature, I'll have to put in a male Bengal tiger and get rid of the other 3. These Komodo dragons, I also need to make sure that I... Okay, animal fertility. You know what? Fine, the black bucks gave birth, okay. Guess we'll do animal fertility. It might help the Komodo dragons. I'm gonna just hope that that's what's gonna happen with that. I basically want to use this as a tester for a couple of things. So right now my zoo value is $110,000 less than it could be. Because... Well, not that it could be, that I need it to be for one of the other levels. Let me just real quick. Every month I want to just give that a quick check. There comes about 2 levels in this. There's a 200,000 zoo value, which I'm not worried about in the slightest, because as you can see, right here, $240,000 of zoo value. The problem's the $350,000 of zoo value. That's going to be a massive issue. And once that becomes a problem, just like the Warthog exhibit, once that becomes a problem, getting the zoo in growth-wise and size up to where the $350,000 mark, it looks like I'm going to have to add probably another 5 or 6 exhibits at least. Because right now it's 17 exhibits and 4 attractions gives you 240. So if I had about 5 or 6 more exhibits, you'd have to imagine the zoo value would be up to about 350. So, hoping, because we can't test it here because of the fact that we don't have Marine Mania. But if we had Marine Mania, I'm confident I could get this zoo to 350,000 zoo value. That's actually a really cool little thing they got going on at the top of the Arctic gift stand. And actually, speaking of which, the Arctic gift stand has been decent. Could have definitely been better, but Markhor's given birth again. The Markhors are one of the ones that I haven't really dealt with too much. Ostrich gave birth. Okay, that needs to get... Markhors, are you still fine in here? Besides the complaining constantly about the exhibits. Okay. The ostriches probably need to get fixed up a bit. Boy, girl, boy, girl, girl, boy. Okay, you know what? We'll just sell the first 2. Sorry, I just need to... African Warthog is giving birth. Okay, they do it in 3s, so... I'm gonna sell the first Warthog. They always have this game seems to have a problem with the first animal. They never show up. Or maybe that's why. Oh, that's why. Because all these numbers start with 1s and that just immediately comes before 2. That is really dumb. Okay. We're gonna just sell 3 of the Warthogs. Just to basically... Just to remedy the situation. That's how we'll keep track of it. And it said the African buffaloes don't have food. They just got food. Yes. And it really does look like the zookeepers begin to have problems keeping up with the exhibits after 4 exhibits. So we found out the best. We need 1... okay, that was before animal fertility. I'm terrified. 92 zoo rating. Wow. I'm pretty sure the highest zoo rating you need in this game is a 90. So I'm really not worried about that at all now. Probably going to need about 16 exhibits. That it's going to be crazy. This the end game of this is going to be obnoxious because, oh great, the ibex are giving birth now. Ibex. Giant anteater. Okay. Boy, girl, girl. Okay, we're going to sell 2 of them. Because I don't want to have to, like, figure out where another shelter can fit in here because of all the, because of all the cliffs they wanted. Giant anteater. Giant anteater I think is fine. Yeah, they're fine. Boy, girl. Okay, yeah, that's actually perfect. Okay. I'm actually quite impressed by this zoo. I just have to remember that there are certain animals that I'm going to need to change out. Basically the tapir and the Komodo dragon. Because the cheetahs have... I think I've had 2 sets. Yeah, they have. Girl, boy, girl. Let's just get rid of that one. Just to give them some space in there. I wanted to get rid of 3, but oh well. And the jaguars. Okay, there's like 4 animals that we're gonna need to change out. So now I'm up to a $245,000 profit, or zoo value zoo. And the good news about zoo value is it also takes into account the money you currently have. So if I could get... Why did the cheetahs have to poop on the other side of their exhibit? That was unnecessary. If I could get a zoo set up that was really making tons of money, then I don't think that'd have a single bit of problems. Let's go check the exhibits in terms of damage. Pretty good, actually. Thompson Gazelle gave birth. Okay. I'll just throw in another lean-to. Yeah, there's 5. Okay. I think in terms of space, they're fine. Yes. 92 suitability. It's perfectly fine. Everybody's okay. And okay, so the elephant and the carousel. I think the carousel is the better option. Carousel is the better option between the carousel and the elephant ride. Although it could also be because it's in the heart of the zoo, but... Okay, not bad for the petting zoo. Oof. The gift shop is doing terrible. I actually think I'm gonna sell this. I think I'm gonna sell this and put down a shaved ice pagoda. There. We're gonna just put that up to 250. And then we'll just throw some seating over here. And a garbage can. There. This will cost me less money in the long run anyways. For upkeep. Like, honestly, with these zoos with the 36 month, I think the toughest part for me is the last 12 months, just because there's so little to do. I mean, I'm basically just taking care of things, making sure that there isn't any massive problems, but most of these zoos I could probably just walk away from. Like, if I was playing this simply for fun, not for recording for a video, I'd probably just walk away from this zoo, maybe come back every couple of hours and just check on it, or not even a couple of hours, I think it's like an hour and 20 minutes, but every like half an hour. Just save it, and if a problem happened, just restart, you know? But I'm not saving these, besides the every year, so I have to finish a full year to be able to save it. So... Making good money, though. No problem at all with money. How's the people coming in? There's like 4 guests per month. But that doesn't mean that there's 4 people coming in per month, because as you can see, about 10 are entering. So 5 are leaving. Okay, the tapir's good. Anteater's good. African buffalo's given birth. I think I'm gonna take some of them out, because I think we're getting to a point where they're... Oh, really? Okay. They just want a shelter. I can do that. If you're still okay, I'd rather keep as many of them as I can. It's because it increases the amount of poop, and it also increases the zoo value. I really want to see what I can get this zoo up to by the end of the 3 years without trying to work on zoo value. I'm at 255,000 right now. I wish you could do multiple entrances, which I think you can do that in Zoo Tycoon 2, but not in 1. I'm just really making... Oh, lion and African warthog. Okay, so is this a new pride coming in here? So what we got going on? A new pride. Yes, we do. So once they mature, we get a new male in there. We get a new generation. Warthogs. Let's just sell the last 3 again. There we go. Suitability of a 94. All set to go there. We're in April now. So we are making a ton of money. Which is great to see. Because I really want to know what what the best way of setting these zoos up. So right now we'd be able to probably build an exhibit a month. So if the zoo value is a problem, we can literally just start knocking out marine animals. Once we do, obviously not this zoo, but once we do another zoo. Okay, this was making barely money, but it's making more money than the other one was. Antibiotics, thank you. Okay, reduced food costs. Let's just keep them coming. I want to really see what this stuff will do. Something boosted it up and made it so we're making $5,000 a month now. What was it? Honestly, what was it? I don't know. Looking with this month to this month, we didn't buy any animals, and we didn't construct anything, but that would only be $700. Recycling benefit? Yeah, so selling the animals, that's what's boosted up our money. Okay. Because of all the babies everywhere. Okay. So we'll probably, once one of these Komodo dragons pass, or around, they are reptiles, so I'm not entirely sure how long they're supposed to last. Does it say anything in this along the lines of like years in kept, or in like 20 to 50 years? Wow. Okay. Sheesh. These things would be like insane. Where's the other one of it? Did it pass? Did I miss something? Nope. Where's the other Komodo dragon? Is it over there in like the mangrove trees? Nope, I think it passed. Nope, it's okay. I found it. They're both eating at the same time in the exact same location. Chimpanzees giving birth. Here's the problem with that. There are 2, 4, 5 chimpanzees in that exhibit. And okay, you know what? We're just gonna sell this one. There. So the Komodo dragons I need to replace. Because even though they say they live for 20 to 50 years, that is not Zoo Tycoon stats. Actually, I shouldn't say that. I'm not sure if it is or not. Pretty confident that it isn't, but I'd rather be 100% certain that they're not going to collapse on me like right before the challenge ends. $11 zoos left. We started this game, so this video is being released in May. We started this game October or November? Probably November. November of last year. And this actually started, at least I'd like to say it was, this actually started the growth on the channel. Was Zoo Tycoon. It was my first video that I think got over 50 views, and I was like, whoa. And then, I Spy Spooky Mansion got like 60 views on, I think, my first video for it. I was like, okay. So we got ourselves a little channel growing here, and now it's, you know, now Madden and Roblox are getting hundreds of views a video, but Zoo Tycoon is still consistent. And because of nostalgia, I've got a soft spot for Zoo Tycoon. Okay, we're at $30,000. Yeah, is this even going to be difficult? I'm not even trying to increase zoo value right now. And I'm increasing the zoo value at a pretty high clip. I mean, without doing really anything this month, I only sold 1 animal. Or 2. This would be about 2 or 3, honestly. Although, we're making like $1,600 from poop, so maybe it is only 1 or 2. We're adding like an additional $5,000 to our zoo value every single month. Cheetah 6 can't find food. I'm gonna hope that the zookeeper's on their way. They're probably in here dealing with the Komodo. Don't worry, your food will be there. Okay, here comes the big smack to our money. Boom. But how much did we get overall? 3,200. Okay. So we gain about $13,000 a month. Now, if I microed the zookeepers, moved them myself, I could probably get that down to like making $10,000 a month. But that sounds like a terrible idea. So no, we're not going to do that. That sounds dreadful. That sounds like a Zoo Tycoon 2 idea. Like, we will clean up all the poop and handle all the food. It's almost $40,000 just off of poop. That's disgusting. Bongos are doing great. Gazelles, black buck, chimpanzees, tapirs, nothing wrong with any of them. These guys haven't aged yet up to mature. They haven't matured. The cheetahs are doing fine. Komodo dragon again, but fine right now. Ostrich fine. Warhogs are always fine. Baboons, nothing up. Ipex, jaguars have been literally doing nothing the entire time, so. Wow. For having 550 people in the zoo, the fact that I've got them not complaining is pretty impressive. I don't know what's going on with him. He just started walking into a wall. More people in the front of the zoo now. I'll take a guess and say that there's a tour guide probably over here. Jaguars, monitoring the zoo. Oh, actually. Oh. I actually don't really know much about the tour guides in this game. I've never really paid too much attention to them. I just know that it helps the guests stay happy if there's a tour guide involved. Research. All items have been researched. So, that finishes that. There's no point in doing... Well, actually, you know what? Should we do... Nah. Nah. I want to see how much money we're going to make. Because that takes $2,000 off. So even in months where we don't sell any animals, we'll still have about $3,200 of profit. $98, $98, $92. Probably in 2 months I'll go around and change out the animals. The ones where they haven't had any children. Probably even the Jaguars, just because I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to have to think about it. Wow, the Animal Theater. Has that been around for 10 months? It has. That is a very low amount of upkeep for such a giant building. $500 for a building of this size? 10 months, $50 a month? I mean, you have this over here. This has got an upkeep of $100, and this is like half the size. Shaved Ice Pagoda, making money. I can respect that. Carousel is always amazing. Restaurants. Between the restaurants, we've made like almost a 20% of $1 million. Okay. Everything's in the green. I'd like to see that. Guests are continuing to go up, but they're very slowly going up. I've got a stable zoo. That's actually kind of crazy because we might end up after 3 years having a net income of literally $0. So everything that wealthy person gave us was invested perfectly. We got his money back, and we have a zoo that makes $10,000 a month and has a value of $200,000. Such a consistent zoo. Okay. I'm not going to say anything about what I was just thinking, because if I do, it'll cause all craziness to break loose in the zoo. But at the end of the zoo, I'll tell you what I was thinking, if I remember to. You can probably guess if you've seen more than a couple videos of my Zoo Tycoon stuff. Every single time I say a certain thing, everything just explodes in the zoo. Well, I don't count that as like a crazy amount of problems. Go take a look at the black buck. There's 5 in there. As long as they're happy. Okay, I don't care then. I'm not even gonna give them another. Actually, I'll give them another. Give them a small lean-to. I'm not gonna do anything else beyond that though. I don't want to throw off the. Don't want to throw off the style of what they got going on. I also don't want to spend too much money, because again, I do want to see what goes on with this. Only 9 benefactors, though. Can you imagine? You have a zoo that's making $13,000 a month once you take into account the fact that we start with 10 grand in deficit. And people are like, no. I mean, a year we're making $165,000, $157,000. In terms of just general profit, we're making around $48,000 a year. Probably closer to like 40, but you get the point. You just made 5 grand. Yep. Just a cool, quick 5 grand. And benefactors are like, ew, I don't want to do that. That has animals in it. Bengal tiger, you guys fine in here? Okay, giant anteater died. I think the giant anteaters were fine. Yeah, they're fine. All good. And then July we'll go in and change out the animals so that I have a guarantee that they will last. We're already halfway through this last year. And, okay. The Warthog exhibit. I honestly feel bad for the zookeeper, but I did give them... Oh, this is the one that's just moving around freely. Okay. He's the one that's helping the rest of them because... Yeah, the Warthog exhibit is gigantic. Okay. The Bengal tigers I probably should change out, but the fact that they are still 94 suitability, I'm fine. I don't want to mess the equilibrium I've established. Cheetahs take forever to mature. Like, jeez. Okay, the African buffaloes are probably going to start complaining that there's no food. Zookeeper, you heading to them? They're on a cheetah. Okay, where does their jobs? Where's the cheetahs exhibit stuff? Okay, we can probably help that out a bit. Okay. I'm gonna... I didn't even notice that they're walking literally. So ibex, baboons, buffalo, and cheetah. The exhibits thing is clear over here, but they have to walk from these three and then just clear over there and then walk back. Oh, I saw... Nope. Thought I saw something. And... Yeah, so we'll probably be approaching 300,000 zoo value without trying, which is amazing. Lots of poop in the buffalo exhibit. So I feel like that is kind of broken because we have 70 animals in this in this zoo, and every single time one of them go through the cycle of eating something and then pooping, we make $50. And on top of that, the fact that I lowered... And on top of that, the fact, ostrich, okay, that I lowered their food costs. And who honestly knows how much money we're making? Oh, African buffaloes died of old age. That is unfortunate, but... It says it's too small. No, actually it didn't say it's too small. Okay, well then we can put that sideways and put that there. 92 suitability. Okay, we even bumped it up a little bit. So the African buffaloes are starting to pass on. That's fine. What that means is we can get rid of that shelter right there. And we need to make sure that we have... Okay, we do not. So let's sell them and put in them. There. Okay. Ratio's better now. It's not great, but it's better. I don't want to sell too many of them because I might throw off that 91 suitability. $1,800 already. Sheesh. Black Buck 13 has died of old age. I'm pretty sure the black bucks were fine. There's tons of them in there. There's 4 now. Oh, never mind. They're not fine. So let's sell them, and them. And then we'll do 2 female black bucks. Sell that. Okay. All suited. Excellent. Fix the black buck. And said once July gets started, we're going to have to go around and just make sure that we're not setting ourselves up for a potential last-minute failure. Wow, $6,500. Okay. So the Komodo dragons need to be changed out. African buffaloes are fine. Warhogs are obviously fine. Bengal tigers are fine for the time being. Black bucks are fine. Bongos are great. Cheetahs are awesome. Chimps are good. Anteater fine. Ibex is fine. Jaguar? Let's get a new set of jaguars in there. And let's get the other 2 out. There we go. Komodo dragons. The Komodo dragons cost a lot, but they also... I don't think the lions have matured yet. They have not to appear. It's just... baboon. I think they're up here. Yes. And... oh, wrong thing. One, 2... now 3's not showing up. Oh, there's no 3. Oh, that's right, yeah. I remember now. It's been a while since I've done that recording. Ostriches are fine. Thompson gazelles are fine. Okay. I think that's everybody. Now, it did put us quite a bit into the red, but it's worth it because it guarantees success. Guarantees that they're not going to pass on us right before the level ends and then give us a loss. And let's just confirm this. That is confirmed. We are heading on to month 431. Oof. This is month 31. This will be 32 after this. Good gosh. I still say one of the biggest problems I have with Zoo Tycoon. Okay, now we need to get rid of the Bengal tigers. Guy. Girl, guy. Girl. Okay, we can just sell those 2 for the time being. Actually, we're gonna sell 8. We're gonna sell... wait a minute. Yeah, we're gonna sell 8 and put in a male, older Bengal tiger. Boom. There. Okay, what happened? Bongo can't find food. Okay. Where's the zookeeper? Going to bongos, but they're on the other side of the map. Let me get you there quickly. Okay. July's halfway done. Bengal Tiger 9 gave birth again. Marcor's given birth. Guy. Okay, we're going to just sell the smaller ones. We'll just put it like that. That's, and the Marcor gave birth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Girl, guy. Okay, so we can sell the first set. Yes, that's fine. And the anteater. Yes, anteater. Giant anteater? Is that the thing? Yes. So there's 4 in there. That's still fine with that. Guy, girl, girl, girl. Okay. For now, that's fine. Now, because of that, we actually are making a ton of money off of recycling benefits. African Buffalo 3 is past old age, leaving us with 3 left, and I'm pretty sure they have already been set up. They have been. Okay. Great. Tis an unfortunate thing about animals even in Zoo Tycoon, but they eventually will pass. We just have to make sure that the zoo is prepared, whether it be naturally or by me inserting the animals after. Luckily, our zoo is making a ton of money, so that's not a problem. I mean, I'm almost... Bongos. Okay. What's going on in that exhibit? It's enough room for 6, but I don't know if they want it. Girl, girl, guy, girl, guy. Okay, we're gonna sell this older one, and that's just going to be that. I don't think we need... Oh, well, they want it. Okay, they want the shelter. Got it, you can keep it. We have now made a positive net income. It will go back negative once this next month comes in, but... Bengal Tiger's ill, Markhor's ill. Okay. This is going to shoot this down to 42,000. Okay. Okay, that's made $7,570 last month. And for the first day of August, for some reason, it tells you your zoo rating's negative. Got a new zoo benefactor. Okay. Bengal Tiger's still very sick. Prefer one of my zookeepers take care of it. Zookeeper over there. Where's the zookeeper for the Bengal Tigers? Black Bucks, Bengal Tiger. Okay, they are heading there. The ibex have given birth again. Ibex. Guy, girl, girl, guy. No, never mind. You're fine. You are perfectly fine. Okay, they're going over to help the Bengal Tiger. 12. Boom. Already helped. Thompson Gazelle's given birth. I'm honestly not mad about that because they pass very quickly. But I will just go in real quick. It says it's not big enough, but they're fine with the size, so... Guy, girl, girl, guy, guy, girl. Oh, never mind. We can actually get rid of the first 2. You asked for it. You said it wasn't big enough. Okay. That is fine. And that puts us $275,000 value. 5 months. How are the zoos doing? The exhibits, I should say. The zoo is doing. $3,000 in donations to the Bengal Tiger. African Buffalo gave birth again. Okay. Chimpanzee's doing great. Black Buck's finally doing good. The Gazelle's got a half a star. I might pass out. Ibex is amazing. Warthogs, again, just money makers. Okay. I think I just saw a bunch of stuff. Buffaloes gave birth. I think that's fine. Yeah. That's fine. Their exhibit can take a couple of buffaloes before I have to have problems. I think we have to sell another 3 warthogs. We should probably also real quick take a quick look at the discrepancy, because we see what the ratio is. Guy, girl, girl. Okay. 1 to 2, 1 to 3, 1 to 4, 1 to 5, 1 to 6, 2 to 6, 3 to 6, 4 to 6, 5 to 6, 5 to 7. Okay, no, never mind. They're fine. Had me going there at first, but nope. Okay, baboon's sick. Zookeeper. Maintenance worker working on the fences. Zookeeper's heading there. There's either Zookeeper 7, nope, it's Zookeeper 3. They've got it. Or not. Is he? Oh, calm down there. Olive Baboon 6 has given birth. Where's the Zookeeper to help the baboon? Other animals sick, making them unhappy. Okay, but other than that, you're fine. Where's the Zookeeper to help the olive baboon? Going to baboons. Off from the other side of the... What was the point of that? Cheetah 3 has passed from old age. How are the cheetahs doing? There's just 2 of them in there now. Guy, girl. Okay, nope, they're fine. How are the lions doing? Have they matured finally? They have. I think we just sell the top 2. We sell that one, and we sell this one. There. New pride. Nice. August is almost done. We've made almost $60,000. That income is insane. You'd think the benefactors would be like, okay, there they come, yeah. Now that we've got some tens of thousands of dollars, now they're coming. They're like, hey, actually, I think I'll donate $2 to this. What are our donations looking like? I mean, they're donating us like $2,000, but I was getting like 10 grand in donations and the others do. $92. Okay. Now also real quick just to point out, considering the fact that this is kind of a low point in the video, where everything appears to be doing decently. Besides the zoo maintenance, but the maintenance guys are getting onto it. That one's repaired, that one's repaired. Okay, I think then we can talk, yeah. So real quick, before somebody points out, there are quite a bit of cheat codes you can do in Zoo Tycoon. Well, they're not really cheat codes, they're more like secrets. One of them is Shift 4. You'd know if I was using that. It gives you $1 million for every second that you hold it. I have never had $1 million in this game, so yeah, that's one. 2, you can name the exhibits after certain people, and like you can even, I'm pretty sure, name one of them like Microsoft, and it increases the popularity of it and the donations that it receives. As you can see, I haven't done that either. Let me real quick just show you, just in case. See? Now, again, will I showcase them at some point? If I was going to, it'd probably be in a freeform video. I just real quick show you guys that there is technically ways to make this game very easy, but I don't know, it just kind of feels like, like why would you play a game's scenarios, right? That had very advanced or advanced difficulty, and then you just shift 4. You know, like it's like playing a video game. You know, like imagine playing like Call of Duty and having infinite ammo. Like, okay, yes, or you know, Madden, but you're playing it in rookie difficulty. Congratulations. It's not I just don't get where you'd be having a lot of fun. There's got to be some challenge involved. Now, if you do it to play the game, nothing wrong with it. I'm just basically saying for my purposes on the channel, I know that if I had $1 million, I could finish these zoos pretty simplistically, yes. I mean, your zoo value would be $1 million. You'd already have the one. You know, you could literally put nothing in the zoo and it'd already be a zoo value of $1 million. And now we have a new group of lions to keep an eye on. So yeah, that is a case. A lot of the older games, like Warcraft, which I probably will be putting on the channel at some point, and StarCraft, they have their like enter backslash a fog of sheep or something like that would let you see the entire map instantly so you could watch your opponent. It's like there are tons of different cheat codes and little things here and there in those games, but for the purposes of my channel, I'm trying to complete the game without using cheat codes. Glitches, exploits, those natures. I mean, if I accidentally use them without knowing, like the fact that you can put a restaurant and a carousel down and it basically instantly, that's game design. That's what that is. You know, I'm trying to think of some other games where it might be. Okay, so Lego. If you guys know any of the Lego games now, they have red bricks. The red bricks will do stud, which is the currency inside of the game, multipliers. That's intentionally put in the game for a reason. Now, yes, you can use cheat codes to unlock the red bricks without collecting them. We will not be doing that. We will be collecting the red bricks and then using them to help collect other red bricks or complete the game faster. So, as intended. And if you ever have a question about how I do things on the channel, or why I don't use cheat codes, or why I don't play the games in the easiest difficulty, sometimes I do. You know, like, if there's nothing that specifically says I have to, I'll usually play it in either normal difficulty, or if I think the game might be a pain in the butt, easy. But if there's an award, or like a critical gameplay element that is required for you to play it in hard difficulty, I will play it in hard. Like, you know, you have Chicken Invaders over there. You physically couldn't play the game in the other difficulties until you beat it in the easier difficulties. So that forces me to play it like 4 times. Yeah, so maybe I shouldn't worry about the zoo value too much. Because without even trying, I'm going to get to like 315,000. I mean, just imagine if I was still putting in, you know, animals or stuff like that. Warthog gave birth. Let's go back to the Warthog exhibit and sell 3 of them. Oh. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Still a suitability of a 94. We also have 13 benefactors now, so this month is going to be an insane month. Especially after you take in the benefactors, because, I mean, yeah, we're making $2,000 a month guaranteed off of benefactors donations alone. Then $11,000 on concessions, then $4,000 on recycling. We're getting to a point where we basically make $7,000 or more a month. So, with 3 months remaining, we'll be probably around $305,000 for zoo value. Again, I haven't placed basically anything the entire time. We have a positive net income, positive, like a giant zoo value, tons of benefactors, This is the, like, this is probably... I know I say this quite often, but I honestly am impressed by the way that I am handling these advanced zoos. Um, it's probably one of my more favorite zoos that I've made. It doesn't look to have any weaknesses. Like, if there was any weakness, I'd say it's the Markhors. But, I mean, I even got them up to a 90. Chimpanzee, not enough shelters. I mean, if I just, like... Girl, guy, girl. I just, like, sold this one. It'd be fine. There. The chimpanzees are very expensive animals, so I'm not surprised that gave me almost $1,200. But yeah, what I was talking about before is that this is probably one of the better zoos that I've constructed. Especially when you consider just the raw amount of animals. There being 68 animals in this zoo, and the fact that I got all of them up to the 98 animal happiness, and then the guests, there's 500 guests in there, and most of them are happy. I mean, this is actually pretty good. This gives me hope, because they took the marine animals out. The three most difficult zoos remaining are the dinosaur digs ones, guaranteed, because of the fact that they're dinosaurs. They're so impossible to control. But this zoo gives me hope that the Marine Mania and the other zoos, or the 8 other zoos, will be completable. And I actually don't know what happens when you complete this game. And I don't want anybody to tell me. If I read your comment and it spoils the ending after I've played 40 videos of this game, I don't even think I'd actually get that mad, to be honest. When it comes to spoilers, I don't really, I'm just... It would kind of be like, really? You know, like, come on, but whatever. Probably it's just a big sign that says congratulations, and if you play in the free form, you probably get like a banner or something. Zoo Tycoon. It'd be hilarious if they put up like the cheat code list. I'd be like, oh wow, I already knew all these. Woohoo! The zookeepers kind of walking by. Okay. Warhogs again, huh? Another 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's check the 1 to 1, 2 to 1, 3 to 1, 4 to 1, 4 to 2, 4 to 3, 5 to 3, 5 to 4, 5 to 5, 6 to 5. There. And 93 suitability, so I can't go getting rid of any more of them, but gotta make sure I keep an eye on their population size. Ibex has given birth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Is it 5? Yes, we need to do something about that. Guy, girl, guy. Okay, we're going to get rid of one of the guys. Get rid of this one. And we're fine still. Okay, and the ostriches couldn't find food. Where's the zookeeper that handles the ostriches? Black buck, Bengal tiger, raking up poo, placing food. Okay, there you are. $72,000. Holy. That's before the benefactors donate their $1,700. I'm surprised I haven't actually gotten something that has told me that, like, I'm making a ton of money. Like a It's all the exhibits except 2 of them are in perfect condition. Okay. So we started off the zoo with $50,000. Okay, the ostriches are going to have some problems with how many ostriches are in there. They're matured now. Let's get rid of 2 of them. Zookeeper is having problem getting to ostrich 5. Yes, because they just walked in to their 2 to 2. Okay, let's get rid of the older 2 ostriches. Okay. 91 suitability. African warthog gave birth again. Bongo's given birth. Okay, we're having exactly what I expected to have. Let's get rid of 2 of the warhogs this time. And the bongos. The bongos, there's 5 bongos in there. Is that fine? Probably get rid of one of them. 1 to 1, 1 to 2, 2 to 2, 2 to 3. I'll get rid of the 2 older ones, I guess. Shouldn't make them too sad. Nope. Probably want the... Oh, no. They still want the wooden shelter. Okay. I think... Oh, wow. We got up to $3,000 for donations. Okay. So we actually made $10,000 that month. Giant Anteater 7 has passed from old age. Very unfortunate, but... Girl. Okay, we're going to sell the older one, and we're going to get another giant anteater for them. Here we go. Yep, told you. Almost $300,000 in zoo profit, or zoo value. In terms of profit, we're almost at just straight net profit, $25,000. I really would like to see what the buildings are doing right now. $70,000. Is the poop gonna get to 50 grand, huh? That's the real question everybody wants to know. 47,000. I think it's gonna fall short, but I appreciate it. Thompson gazelles gave birth. Okay, I think there's too many gazelles in there. Is there too many? 5? Not enough shelters. 1 to 1, 2 to 1, 2 to 2. Okay, so we'll get rid of them. There. And good. Excellent. Everybody's fine. 2 months left. Over $25,000 in zoo profit. With a bunch of very happy zoo animals and a bunch of very happy zoo guests, zoo patrons, whatever you want to call them. Kind of like sad the fact that the jaguars haven't given birth once, but they are giant cats, so it's like sometimes they do, sometimes they don't, like the Komodo dragons. Chimpanzees, I mean the chimpanzees are like, they're on to number 10 now. Guy, girl, guy. Okay, let's sell that one. There we go. Giant anteater. It's given birth. Okay. So that means the giant anteater. We are at 1 to 3. So let's get rid of this one. Okay. Nice. $81,000. Whew. Sheesh. This has been nothing to spend my money on. I honestly am starting to feel like stand-up food. I've just got all this money sitting around and nothing to do with it. Ostriches. Raking up poo. Monitoring the zoo. Going to ostrich. Let me get you there because you are the other side of the map, my friend. And there you go. Animals all healed up. The ostriches seem to get sick a lot. How's the pagoda doing? Pagoda's doing good. 600 people have visited the animal theater. Not the animal theater. Wow. The petting zoo. $4,000 from hot dogs. Yep. That sounds like normal amounts of money. 15 benefactors. We've finally eclipsed the amount of staff. So now the benefactors alone are paying for our staff, basically. And then the concessions are doubling our well, actually, no, the staff is, no, the benefactors are basically paying for our upkeep. The concessions double our wages. And then admissions, it's actually starting to go up, even though it's $50 per ticket. That is disgusting. There are 20 people showing up to enter the zoo at $50 a ticket. That is insane. I think this month we might honestly go to like 10 grand again. Maybe 11 grand. That could be 11 grand. We'll see. How's the profits? Profits are all in the green for the entire year. Look at those profit margins. 1 month left. $13,000. Yep. So yeah, so basically we need to get the zoo done quickly and then start focusing on keeping the animals environments good, and then just build some things here and there, and we'll easily get to 350,000 in zoo value. That's calming to know, because that's basically my last real difficult zoo. I mean, once that one's done, the last 4 days of Zoo Tycoon are all question mark zoos. So those are literally just play it until it's completed, which is going to be a pain for me, because I don't know how long that means that I'll be recording for, but in the same token, it's just a guarantee that it will be beaten. Baby Bengal, the baby Bengal tigers have matured. The lions haven't. Everybody is great. And we have a couple of weeks left. Wow, what a good zoo. What a consistent zoo with a $50,000 from poop. That's probably not something that the person would have expected. You know, the guy who started us off, the wealthy philanthropist that wanted us to start a zoo. You know, you should walk up to him and you're like, I can pay you back after 3 years. And he's like, no, you can keep the money. You're like, no, please, I insist. And you just whip out $50,000 in poop. And you're just like, here you go. You don't want to know how we got that money. It was poop. All of it. What about the concessions money? Well, yeah, we have like $30,000 extra after that, but, you know, we could pay it back completely in poop. Just poop money. Like, just the zoo entirely funded by poop. Okay, just a bunch of guests seem to be very happy with your zoo. I love how that's worded too. Black Buck gave birth. I think that's honestly fine. I love how that's worded though. Guests seem to be very happy with your zoo. We think they are. Let's go check. Oh yeah, they are. Some of them are thirsty, but to be fair, this person's been here since the game started, so I'm really not surprised. We have people that have just shown up, and then we have people who've literally been here since the first 3 customers, which is insane. That was 3 years ago, kid. falling behind in everything. Go outside. Okay, you are outside. Go home. You need to. Your family has been looking for you. Okay. Let's see here. Looks like we got about a week and a half left. Thompson Gazelle 12 has passed from old age. I think we have like... Yeah, we have 3 more in there, so we're good. As long as the suitability is still good, it is. 10 days. And that's it. I want to thank everybody who's been with me from the start of this Zoo Tycoon journey, but also those who have been with me since the start of just today. This has been almost 5 hours of video. It's been 5 hours of videos, so if you have been watching all of this, regardless of if you watched it on the first day or you came back to it and watched it in chunks, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. If you would like, you can go down to the comments and let me know some other games you'd like me to play on the channel. Some other games you're interested in seeing, even if it's just Zoo Tycoon 2 or Zoo Tycoon on the Xbox or Zoo Tycoon on the DS, which I still say I'm pretty sure I'll be able to beat in a couple video stops. Black Buck 16 is ill. And while you're down there, if you would, or if you'd like, hit the like button and subscribe if you're new to the channel. It will help out with the growth, help YouTube show other people the videos, and, you know, we'll get to a point where I'll be doing live streaming and stuff on this channel, and probably doing it by now. But, I appreciate everybody who watches it, whether it's for a couple of minutes or a couple of seconds, or you've been on here for 100 hours at this point. And as always, I hope everybody has... Oh, actually, I'm going to end this one with letting you guys see what it looks like when you end one of these. I want to read the top thing, and then I'll do the final... Okay, I'll do the final little thing. 15... Almost $100,000 in just a year. Zoo value of $320,000. Yeah, so we'd be close. Okay, and then we do no. Return to the air. The industrialist has just spent the day at the zoo with his family, and he was extremely pleased with the wide selection of animals. You have done a great job in making the zoo a success. Have a great day, everyone. Bye.